right. Hey guys, how are ya? Good to see you. Hey GW Adventures. Hi Angela, good to see you. Good to see y'all. All right. We are gonna get going. Welcome to Childress, Texas, y'all. It's only letting me load up chat on my phone, so I'll keep an eye on it. Good to see y'all. Welcome. Let's go, yeah. Good to see you. I'm pretty excited. Let me give you a little background where I am. I'm actually in West Texas. I know there is a Eastern Texas setup, but I'm really interested here in a cold core tornado setup with bubblers all along the Oklahoma-Texas border here. You can see one right in front of us. So what's going to happen, the sun is out now, things are starting to convect in the atmosphere. You're going to get these bubblers, small thunderstorms. Perhaps one grows into a supercell, we'll see. But the atmosphere has enough vorticity in it where you could plausibly get cold air funnels today. So I'm going after the first one that has had a pretty sustained updraft. About 15 minutes ahead. Right in front there, but I am keeping an eye on everything behind me too, because I think this blue sky that we're under is where the real show is going to be. It's a little early. Oh, thank you, Angela. Yeah, please join our Discord channel. We're just getting started. I'm going to share chase photos, discussion, food I find along the way. An excellent cup of coffee earlier. I wrote down the name of the place. All right, you can see right in front of us, we got a pretty solid updraft going right in front of us. This is what I'm talking about with bubblers. And so in these situations, you can get cold air funnels. Sometimes you'll get a tornado out of them. Not very strong tornadoes. EF0 or EF1 at the most. I haven't chased a lot of cold core setups, so this should be fun. How's everyone doing today? Hi Laura, thank you so much for joining us. El Paso. I love El Paso. I was just there 2 days ago. Ooh, I like this updraft in front of us. Let's see if it can get going. We got other ones building just to our west, so we want to keep an eye on that as well. Not many chasers out on this setup over here, so we should have the roads more or less to ourselves. I'll be here the next couple of hours. Yep, a lot of daylight still, which is really nice. It gives the air some time to build. Should have a little nice pocket of 1000 Cape here as well. And the hope is that builds over the next hour or so. start getting the show. Yeah, it looks like the looks like we're projected to hit 1,500 Cape within the next 2 hours as well. Yeah, please hit that like and subscribe button too. Yeah, Laura, I'm from Arizona, so I often go through El Paso to get to my locations, but you know, I love stopping in and walking around too. If you have any food recommendations, please leave them in the chat. I always try to hit places. Sure, I'm out here for the storms and tornadoes, but I'm also here for the food. Another bubbler off to the northwest, so we're going to keep an eye on that. I'll just head in the direction of the sustained updraft, this line of convection. What's really important around here is you got to be mindful of the river crossings. That did me in back in October during the setup. Thankfully I didn't miss a tornado. I did have to spend a lot of time finding a bridge. And happy Valentine's Day to everyone. Actually, we got a nice sustained updraft off to the left of the camera here too, so I want to keep an eye on that. Seems like the one that is further north is starting to fall apart. Got my eye on that bubbler over by Memphis. If you're following along. And the one right in front of us. Keep a rather wide view of everything right now. Starting to get these darker bases underneath this Q field as well. Looking good. Thanks everyone for joining in. Just to recap, we're in West Texas right now, chasing a cold core funnel / tornado setup. Pretty pleased that we're getting convection early. Crossing the Red River now. Again, gotta be mindful of this river crossing. Definitely vorticity for these things to play with. It's gonna be a game of getting on the right thing. Looks like we got 1 or 2 chasers out here as well. That's cool. I just figured I needed to be in Arizona tomorrow anyway. I wasn't gonna go chase Texas, because if I chase Texas, I was gonna chase Florida, and then gosh, I'd be pretty far away from home then. Okay, this updraft to the west starting to get a little bit of steam. Yeah, please hit that like and subscribe button. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. Be here for a couple hours, enjoying West Texas and Oklahoma. Some of my favorite chasing terrain. I was just here a couple months ago with Justin, Windrunner, chasing a tornado horn supercell right around here. Are you noticing these bases are getting nice and dark under here? Yeah, this updraft, if you're looking over by Memphis, looks more impressive than I initially thought. We're gonna keep an eye on that. This might be our pony, our store. Bump in a little early just so y'all can see convection, how storms bubble and build in the Great Plains, the Southern Plains, really the far Southern Plains. It looks like we're starting to get storms bubbling up all along here. Oh yeah. I'm going to turn around in a minute so you guys can see the updraft behind me that's caught my eye. Got 19 people in here. Thank you so much. Yeah, storm to my west. I'm pretty much almost under. It's caught my eye. There's also a strong updraft over here. Oh, great, a hill. Miss Anne Marie girl, good to see you. Should be a fun little day. No promises. I think of it as a bonus day. I just love being out here. I couldn't say no to a cold core tornado setup. Tell you what, I'm gonna pull out here. I'll pull up my mobile camera and explain to you what I'm seeing, okay? Just for a minute, now that we're on a hill. I won't be able to see the chat, but I'll just explain what I'm looking at, okay? Stand by. All right, can everyone hear me? Yeah, it looks like I'm going. All right. So here's what I'm talking about. So off this direction, off to the north, is the first bubbling cell that you can see the rain shaft in there. It's pretty strong. And then, as you can see, we got some updrafts going. The sun is baking down on them. Just perfect. That's exactly what we need. This under here is, I think, what I'm looking at on radar, starting to build up. So we'll keep an eye on to the north, but I really think this is the game right here. But we'll see. I could be wrong. All right. Let me just pull up my chat again. I can see y'all, your wonderful, wonderful comments. I like. Bubbly on Valentine's Day. That is a good way of putting it. All right, so this storm, yeah, this storm right to our west here. It's perfect. It's exactly what we're looking for. So we're in the right spot. Really just let it cook. There's also a storm convecting like literally right over us as well. Don't want to get too far ahead of it. But yeah, I like that updraft a lot. Alright, so we're going to turn around it. Hang on just a minute here. See what else we can get. I'll inch ahead a tad. Then we'll probably drop south if this guy keeps going. It looks like that grass has been cooking. Yeah, that's kind of the way it is out here. Not gonna lie. Alright. Man, I can already see the storm to our west over by Memphis is tapping into that vorticity. It's like right over our heads. So this is a great spot to watch it. Oh my goodness. Alright. Let me see if I can get a good view. Now we're under it. About to get some precipitation on us. In fact, I think the skies are about to open up. Could not have played that better. Dark under here. Oh yeah, there we go. That's an updraft that I want. Yeah, let me turn you here. See that? That's what I'm looking for. Make sure the camera's in focus. In case you don't know, this camera is from 2009. It's been well loved. You can fall on WeatherWise, Radar Scope. Lots of different options. Right now, we're gonna hang here for a minute because I am keeping an eye on this storm. Which, if it intensifies, let me find a better view spot. If it intensifies, will be just what we're looking for. The one to the north has a nice rain shaft on it too. A little further north than I would like. Just letting it cook. Here, we'll turn around here. Yeah, you can follow my spotter dot on, well, I mean, pretty much any of the major platforms. Let's have a turn here. I think it does. This is the road we want to be on. Storm to the north has got longevity, I'll give it that. Alright, so we got lightning on the one to our south already. Great. Let's get on it.
Head south on US 62 west.
Yeah, we'll not
US
be.
83.
We've got 25 people in here. Thank you so much for tuning in. We are chasing after some updrafts, some bubblers along the West Texas border. As you can see, there's one developing right over us right now, which is perfect. Won't be doing as much driving through super sus clay roads today like yesterday. That was fun. Yeah, storm over by Childress. Turn the camera a little bit that way so you can see it. It's just off to the right there. We're gonna head back to Childress, and that I think is gonna be where a lot of the party is. Yeah, it looks like there's a spotter right in front of me. Chad Casey. Hello. So yeah, yesterday was a really fun chase. Not as big hailstorms as I would have liked. I was really hoping to break in the Prius with a few dents. What are you gonna do? It was fun. I got to hang out with Brandon and Jayden, and Jayden had Zero the dog. If you don't know Zero won Storm Chaser Dog of the Year at Chaser Summit just now. I think I just passed another spotter. We're all just keeping an eye out. Again, thank you so much everyone for tuning in. Yep, the storm's going up pretty quick. That's for sure. Let's see what I can see of it here. Yeah. See this base on it here? That's what I'm talking about. That is what we're hunting after. It's interesting. There's definitely vorticity in the air. Let's feel outside. Oh yeah. Some real it's warmed up significantly from this morning, which is nice. I just have the camera pointed that way. I'm just going to look at mesoanalysis. So, yeah, it's funny. I hit a dead skunk on my way, and after I did, when I ran into Zero. Oh, okay. Guys, I gotta get out and show you this. There's a rainbow. I don't know if you can see it on the right side, but I'll get it. I'm gonna say hi to the spotter. Get my camera ready too. Alright, I'm just gonna pull over here. Alright, I'm gonna get you this rainbow. You'll see it. Just a little bit of a rainbow right there. That's awesome. This is what I was talking about too. You can see just a little bit of winds moving different directions here. All right. Yeah, sorry, bad cinematography. Look at that rainbow. All right, we're gonna wait a minute here. I think that is a gorgeous rainbow. Again, thank you everyone for tuning in here. Playing a bit of the waiting game. See those sheets of rain underneath the rain along the rainbow there? That's gorgeous. No complaints there. Alright. Give this chaser his space here. I need to get a photo of that. This is the part where you can watch me work. I'll be right back. Starting to hear some thunder, chat. Yeah, a little goofy, I forgot. Oh, this updraft's going up nicely right on top of us. I'll show you. Actually, hold on. In the time that we've been here, because remember, we were here just a minute ago. You can see, we've already gotten all this convection right over us. Quite high base, everything's still building. This is it's pretty good. All right. Maybe we'll get a noodle.
I mean, it has the look.
It could happen. I mean, I'm happy it convected, or, you know, it had enough time.
Exactly.
So, I'm Sean, by the way.
Chad,
Nice to meet you, Chad. Yeah, I saw that up there. I didn't want to be baited. I think this is where the game is.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I'll see you around. It's always nice to run into other chasers, I gotta say. Alright, still early in the game. Alright, I think we're gonna get a little south. 'Cause I think that is where Chad Casey. Yeah, this has the look, guys. It really looks like it's trying to get its act together. Again, thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. Chasing a bubbling system here. I really like what we're seeing in front of us here. Not only are the storms convecting, but you got some good clear air for them to pull in as well. This one to the south apparently has lightning on it. I ain't seen no lightning yet. Well, this is trying to, honestly, this is trying to spin right in front of us. There's some high-level vorticity, or some good vorticity up there. But we shall see. As they say in The Simpsons, it's the mystery of the dance. This is a good looking store. Got 30 people in the chat here. We got our first rain. And honestly, we got a little bit of spin right on top of us too. I'm trying to get out from under it so we can get a better view. That's what I'm talking about. Sorry for the rattling. No tumbleweed yet, Angela. I wish. I would love some tumbleweed. Alright, we're going to pull in here. I'm going to whip around and get the mobile camera out. This storm that we're under just grew considerably, and I think that is a storm of note. Back to the old Mobler. Pretty pleased with how this mobile camera is working. All right. Back out. All right. That stuff convecting right here. Over here, I really like this updraft. So it's getting that nice oh yeah, we're getting some good winds off of this too. This storm right here is where that spin is. Do you see that rising motion in the clouds? Right there. And this is, look at the contrast of that here too. honestly, we're convecting early. This has had more potential than I thought it would. We got 40 people in the chat here. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Giving it a minute here. Hold on. Let me pull it up again, just from this car window. Uh-oh. There we go. See right there? Let's hold the camera for a minute. I'm talking about where there's some vorticity in the atmosphere. All right. Getting some back-end winds. That's cool. Alright, we're going to continue onward, and we're probably going to cross the river. Yeah, get down to Childress. I like this, guys. I like it a lot. Still haven't seen any lightning on cloud ground or anything. I think these storms got to consolidate if they can. Get their act together a little bit. You still got a lot of sunlight backing off of them. Getting some good rain behind us now. Cannot complain. Man, thank you so much everyone for tuning in. We're just heading south back towards Childress. Really keeping an eye on this northern storm still. Hail that just fell in my car. There you go. Yeah, we're getting some hail. All right. That's what we need. Our first bolt. I don't know if you saw it. Some good beefy rain too. Keep an eye behind me too. So a cold air funnel can happen really fast. south, so I'd rather be ahead of it and have it go back than fall behind. But yeah, there's a storm to the south. Lightning's going up on it. Got a little bit of spin on the back. It's hard to tell if that's spin or if that's just contamination. Put out some popcorn for the lightning. Yeah, absolutely. We have 53 people watching. Thanks so much for joining. We got convection just happening everywhere too. Alright, a lot more lightning on this system. Popped up in the last minute or so. You're seeing these like pockets. Try to get a good view in a minute. You see the heavy rain bands. Real game now is, can we find one that taps into that vorticity and spins up a funnel? Hopefully. We're gonna get up on this hill and we'll turn around for a minute. 'Cause I bet it was a striking vista. Yeah, welcome in everyone, good to see you. Please hit that like and subscribe button. I'll turn around so you can get a view of all these storms now. If I have a spot to turn around. Has to be something. I don't want to go there. People can be really touchy about their driveways. Yeah, up ahead there's a road I can pull onto. Yeah, it's good I didn't do that. There's a guy pulling right into that driveway. I did that once in Kansas and got in trouble. Which, I'm not judging him. I wasn't being thoughtful. Just no. No, let's turn around. Alright, the storm to the south is going up really nicely too. Ooh, a hill. Okay, we got what might be a little lower here too. Hold on. Remember what I talked about? That could be very quick and finicky. Okay. Look how much it's convected in this time that we've been here, guys. Look at that hail over there. After that storm right there. pretty good. Right there is what I have my eye on. Finger. Wow, look how strong that hail is. It's pretty nice. Alright, I'm gonna turn the car around for a minute. Let me see if I can get a look at this storm to the south. Just looking pretty good. Starting to hear lightning, or starting to hear thunder. That's what I meant. All this convection's coming up on top of us now. I'll turn you around. So you can monitor the situation for me. Do you, the viewers, think? Keep an eye on that for a minute. Everything's sort of congealing together. This is isolated little cell down by Paducah, which is pretty far away. I'd have to say goodbye to all of this spin. How far away is Paducah right now? 30 minutes. It's not that bad.
Head east.
That's not that bad, chat. There's a lot of oversized loads on the road here. Yeah, that Paducah storm's looking good and healthy. I think I should get on it. I'm gonna give this one more minute, one more scan to see what it does. We got 62 people in here. Welcome. So we're looking at this storm north of Childress right now, which is congealing together really nicely, and we're like facing the updraft right now, which is excellent. You might even see a little finger. Hold on. See if I can get you in on this. Nothing imminent. I think that Paducah storm is the dominant one. It's going to be the winner. I got some rising motion right here too. You see on the left side? Yeah, right there. Just want to see how these all nudge together. It's got the look to it. If you're just tuning in, chat, this is we are just outside of Childress. And I'll be right back. Before I make any decisions here, I'm going to take a code yellow. All right, I'm going to show you why I like this storm right now. We got 60 people in here. I'll get to the other camera. Not me. Hi. All right. So you see the rain shaft is really consolidated on this one. There we go. It's in focus now. Heavy rain shaft. We got our updraft right here. Oh, some lightning. Storm's intensifying. So like you got some good clear air it's going to pull in. That's what I'm talking about. Tell you what, I'm gonna set up my my camera quick. Yeah, this is the one to be on. Just shooting some video, y'all. Got some Rising Scud on it. So far, so good. Come right at us, too. Yep, those are rain curtains. Whole thing's starting to get a little more rain wrapped. I'm really liking what we're seeing right in front of us. Good lightning there too. That's 60 people in the chat. Thank you so much for joining. Cloud base is lowering too. That's a... Oh. Sorry, man. Let me go ahead a little bit.
In a quarter mile, make a U-turn. Head northeast on US 62 East, US 83 North. Continue on US 62 East for 2 miles.
All right. Ourselves a We are in a good storm right now. The game is also to make sure we dodge the hail core. Because I won't be able to show you much if there's going to be rotation on it. Yeah, it definitely took on the feel of a wall cloud right now. I'm going to turn around back into it. Actually, this is a great spot too. Ain't no one behind me. It's lowering is what it's doing. This is a pretty strong little storm right now. Oops, sorry, beeping. It's really annoying, I apologize. Alright, we got that. Hail coming at us, bringing it a little south. We'll get a better view that way anyway. Lots of lightning in it now. Just tuned into the chat. We are north of Childress, Texas. Thanks for asking, Steel Horse. We're north of Childress, Texas. Just right on the border with western Oklahoma. Tracking a growing cell, really consolidating everything around it, ingesting, lowering its cloud base too. I'm going to pull up to chat here again. You with me, because I can do that now. Don't worry about it. Sometimes it doesn't update on the screen. I'll be right back. Well, no, you're coming with me. Look at that. I mean, it beats going to Dixie. It beats going to Louisiana. Yeah. This one's really consolidating here too, so. Oh, look at that, guys. That come together. This is getting spicier. So what, I'll set you guys up on a tripod here so you can see it all in action. We got 70 people in the chat. Sorry. Oh no, what'd I do? Sorry, hold on. There we go. Put you on back my car here. Wonder of nature, baby. See the spin there, just high level. Time to move ahead a little bit. Hope you enjoyed that. Storm is really consolidating. Gonna get ahead of this convection. Yeah, I feel really good. Even if we don't get a tornado out of today, I like these storms. I feel very good about missing. Perfectly fine with missing. I mean, really, we're convecting ahead of schedule too. I kind of guessed that. I just, with the amount of CAPE that was building, looking at satellite, there was a nice clearing. I was like, there's no way this thing's waiting till 6 o'clock. Oh, now the rain is gone. It's not a fast-moving storm, that's for sure. Again, thank you for tuning in. Hit that like and subscribe button, please. I chase all over the place when I can. I'm also, I was going to say an adult meteorology student, but students are adults too. You know what I mean. Starting to really ramp up on that. Yeah, Angela, that was the other thing. Moist, yeah. I was going to say, too, I was impressed by dew points when I woke up. That was another factor for me to get out here pretty quick. Alright, so if you're just tuning in, we're going to get to the city limits at Childress here. We got convection happening all the way down south now, too. Follow the local speed limits, of course. Always do that, please. saw Chad grab his coat. That's a good idea. I'm gonna pull into this Love's here and grab my coat. It's always happening at Love's, right? I thought there was Love's here. I think that was Paducah. I'll pull into here then. Yeah. View of this. It's updraft again.
Head toward Avenue H Northwest.
PDS garbage can, y'all.
In 800 feet, make a U-turn.
Yeah. You know what? Can't even. Oh, my coat's right here. Great. Good outflow off this storm. Now we got choices to make. I'm gonna go east. Get a little ahead of it. Get a little ahead of all of the convection that is building up as well. Oh, thanks for tuning in, everybody. All right, type in what is it? Begins with a Q. Quanah.
Head toward Avenue H Northwest.
Won't go all the way there, but
South on US 62 West, US 83 South, then turn left onto US 287 South.
absolutely.
Turn left onto US 287 South, Avenue F Northwest.
Lightning coming in. We're still pretty early in the game here, too. You'll be amazed to how, obviously the rain's picking up now. All of a sudden, boom, we'll be out of it. All right, speed limit 40. Absolutely. All right, so we're getting ahead of this storm. Taking an east option, and then we're going to take a south option, so we just stay ahead of all the convection. What we don't want to do is fall behind us, because the worst that could happen is you fall behind and then a hail core happens and it just gets too hard. Just too hard to chase then. I don't know if I was streaming live during my Sandhills misadventures. That is exactly what happened. Yeah, that was a nice lowering a minute ago. Pretty decent. Good start. Again, thank you if you're just tuning in. We are in Childers, Texas. Set my cruise control to the speed limit here, just to force myself to stay on target, not get so distracted that I'm speeding or feel a sense of urgency. Storm will happen. It's up to me to make sure that we keep people safe in the process, and that involves my individual decisions too. Yeah, welcome to everyone who just joined the chat. Hit that like and subscribe button, please. We're in Childers, Texas. We're in a bit of a transition right now as we go from spot to spot. But you can see how slow this storm is moving that. I'm on the other side of town. There's barely any rain. No rotation yet. Wow, look at the size of that thing coming down. Wow, that's cool. So I'm glad I'm not going west right now. That worked out pretty well. Alright, so we're up to 50. Look, I'm already pleased. We got convection. Honestly, this outperformed the HRRR. Check out, I blew off anyway. Some of my best intercepts have been days where I looked at the HRRR and went, nah, not that. Or really any of the convective models. So we're going to get ahead, and then we're going to turn around and get another view. I'm excited. We got south options coming up. Oh, this is good. Got a hill coming up here, too. I wonder if I can get a good vantage point on the hill. Take a look. Perfect. I do love it when stuff is, it lines up. All right, I'll turn around. Let's take a look at this storm. All right, let me get the mobile camera going. If you're just tuning in, all right. Pretty cold outflow. Intensifying. We got a little bit of green in there. My daughter absolutely loves. A bunch of Rise and Scud. This guy is still cooking. What's nice is this road just hugs. And I see a great option up ahead too. So we're gonna get on that. Just tuning in, we are east of Childress, Texas. Yeah, we're getting a little bit ahead of that. There's an east option right up ahead that brings us right in front of it, or a south option, sorry. Then we'll be able to get a good view of any spin on this side. Allstorm's looking a little less impressive on the newest scan. It's good to see you. Hit that like and subscribe button. Subscribe button. We got another south option coming up here, so I'll turn around so you can see the storm. About a minute and a half off. Should give you a good view of everything. I don't see any rotation on radar. A lot of lift in the clouds. My pleasure. I enjoy bringing the storms to you on this wonderful Valentine's Day. And if my wife and kids are watching, thank you so much for being patient with me right now. More convection right over us, so that's a pretty good sign. I'm going to want to assess the quality of this south option. Wow. This really picked up steam on right behind me. Might be a cop parked right at the place I'm trying to get to. And if that's the case, I'm not going to sweat it. I don't want to get in their way. I think I'm okay. Holy convection, Batman. It's not a cop. Okay. Tow truck. Alright, here we go. South option. We can get out for a minute and just assess. That's always fun. Is this a... Yeah, perfectly serviceable road.
Head toward County Road AA.
Your services are no longer required. Lots of power lines though, so I probably won't get out of my car right here. I don't see anything right this minute. I'll get a little east and then we'll get a good... But yeah, I'm not getting out of my car during the lightning storm. Just playing leapfrog with these storms. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. Kind of racing this one to my east option. Just fun. disconnect. I made a wrong turn here, and that's okay. Yeah, we good. Woo! That would be stupid. Couple on the grid here to double E. Alright. That's good. We gotta go south anyway to keep up with these. Easier to do navigation when there are two people. That's for sure. Alright. Now I feel a little better about getting out too, now that I'm not surrounded by those power lines. That was a little too iffy for me. I see a ridge up ahead. That'll be a good place to get out. I'm going to show you these hail bands. That storm looks like it did a bit of a split. Or maybe it's not really that, but definitely some interesting interaction there. Alright, let's see what we can whip around here and look at. Ooh! Just crossed the road. Someone's dog. That's Coyote. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get out up ahead and film some footage because it's glorious. Look at that contrast with the blue sky. House on the hill. That looks like something from Unforgiven right there, doesn't it? And so this is double D. I'm just gonna pull into where this house is. I gotta get a photo of that. So I'll whip around so you can see the storm. Pretty elevated right now. I'll show you what I'm looking at. I guess I've had a fly in here for a long time. Look at that. Beautiful high base storm right here. All right, I'm gonna film or just take a quick photo or two. 30 seconds. Oh, I'm so glad I got a shot of that lightning. All right, got 71 people or 79 people in here. Awesome. All right, we're gonna keep. I think we're gonna have a fly in here basically forever now. What we've got on just like gorgeous. Oh, one of these has a brutal hail core on it to my north. Come on. Oh. There we go. Whee, that was fun. Alright, so there's one to the north that has quite the hail core in it. When we get on double E over here, we're gonna shoot back over. That'll probably get severe warned pretty soon here if it has such a hot hail core on it. Again, thank you everyone for tuning in. Where's the road here? Pavement ends, absolutely. The dirt road. Alright, well, it's not bad yet. We are heading east, getting ahead of this whole system. This is better than yesterday when I was cutting across a dirt road like this while the supercell was bearing like right down on me. This is moving slow enough where I'm not going to sweat it. I'm going to try to stick to pave from now on though. I have lifts on my car, which is great. Wouldn't even done that little maneuver a moment ago with my Prius. But I need better tires. So I should say all of your donations go straight to new chasing equipment. So thank you so much. Dip. These roads turn to absolute wash when the rain comes, so we'll get out of its way. Looking on the chat, I'm just focusing on making sure I don't hit any sinkholes. Not personal at all. We're pretty much parallel to Chad, who's on the main road. We're about to get onto a paved option too. Usually that's what a stop sign denotes. Yeah, if only we were so lucky. Alright, am I gonna go north or south or east? I'm gonna go east. One more block and then I'm gonna go back on the main road. Sorry it's loud here, guys. Rocks flying. Come back around the storm here. We're gonna blast north a bit. See if we can get some quality time. Let's see if we can get some quality time with that hail if it keeps up. Phone dropped. One of my stands is not doing so hot. It's seen better days, everyone. Alright, so I think a paved option is coming up. We'll blast north again, right alongside this storm. So that'll be fun. Oh yeah, this is one of those you do not come down when the rain is hitting. 2 minutes later, don't bother. Birds. Tuning in, following a bunch of bubbling storms on the Texas-Oklahoma border. Yes, paved option coming up, my man. And then your patience will be rewarded. I'll turn around so you can see what we're about to drive at. I think this one's paved. Yes. 30-second gists. All right. Computer. Oh, there we go. So right over there, deep hail core, right there. Might as well head that direction. Nothing on velocity yet. We're gonna beat this to the main road before an issue. All right. We'll be looking right at that hail core. And hoping the one to our west doesn't become a hailer as well. Really pretty right in front of us. I'm just keeping an eye on velocity because there's definitely I think it's hail. A little area that could become some spin. Chad's going right at that one. Alright, so will I. And Rohan will answer. Alright, too, the storm in front of us is strengthening. If it's going to plant a funnel, it's going to be on this side here. Incredibly high base still. It's gonna be on the right storm at the right time. Brandon's about to punch right through it. All right, right in front of us, on the left side there, you might be getting a nice base building there. Okay, so I don't know if you saw that, but there was a light cloud-to-ground lightning strike right over where those power lines were. I feel pretty good about not getting out of my car there. Chad, you mad man. All right. All right, this storm is taking on a really interesting shape. It might be tapping into that vorticity. Right in front of us, there's rain curtains. All right, let's just go now. Slow down a minute. We will find out. Got 81 people in here. Thank you so much. Hit that like and subscribe button, please. It really helps. Keeps the channel going. Yeah, welcome to everyone who's just tuning in. Yeah, this storm is beefy now. Yeah, if you're just tuning in, I'm east of Childers, Texas. Strong thunderstorm has a history of producing large, damaging hail. Not severe, Warren, though. Gonna get ahead of it, gonna whip around. More storms convecting all along the south. Like Chad's gonna flee his spot in just a moment. This is gonna come right at us. We're gonna get ahead a little bit. Yeah, he's coming this way. Don't be on a dirt road, man. I hope you're not. So we are just facing where it would be. Or we're about to face it, sorry. Hardin, Texas now. Big hill up ahead. Excellent. I'm also keeping a sharp eye on the storm star south in case we need to bail. Go after the next one. I like this road Chad's on. I'm going to be on the this side of it because if I need to bail east, then I don't have to turn through a whole bunch of traffic. Actually, we're pretty far ahead of it. It'll be fine. It's paved. Awesome. Great road. W's in the chat for Chad getting here first. All right. Something in the road there. Oofta. I know, I said oofta. All right. It's a pretty outflow dominant storm, but structure on it is awesome. I'm gonna get out and take a photo where it smacks right into us. No shoulder. And I'm not doing that maneuver I just did. I felt like an idiot. If you're just tuning in, we're following a strong thunderstorm east of Childers, Texas. More outflow dominant right now. Definitely could do some tomfoolery. Get up there. This is fine. Alright, I'm gonna take a photo quick. Send it to the National Weather Service. Yeah, this storm is, I mean, it's mainly outflow dominant, but it's trying to build a base on it. Looks like it's weakening considerably. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Hey, Marcy. Good to see you. All right. Nice thing is it's just going to keep following us because we have this great southeast option. I love it when road networks work out, but you know, notice it's like it's trying to build a little base on it there. I'm gonna give it one more click. Be a little patient. Yeah, Marcy, so we've been following a bunch of bubbling thunderstorms. They've been exceeding expectations in terms of strength. Not any not any rotators yet. It's still early in the day. All right. So now I'm gonna go going east. Not impressed by anything to the south yet. So I'm gonna keep going south. See what we can sniff out. In terms of earliness, Aline, I just saw your question. Good question. Seasonally, no. You'll get these storms. They'll happen in the south and southeast this time of year. I mean, Texas is such a grab bag, right? Because you'll have tornadoes or the entire state under a freeze warning, right? Time of day, convection definitely exceeded the RRR projections. You know, just as I left, we might get some rise and scud on that. Yeah, I gotta turn around. Again. Keeping an eye out for any road off to the side here. Pretty decent amount of traffic right behind me. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's like completely out of the ordinary that you're getting these kind of storms this time of year. PDS truck blocking my view. Trying to find a place to turn around. All right, so we got a special weather statement on this one. Half-inch hail. That's cool. All right, this road, this exits road. Ah, man, Chad's on the road. Ah, better luck next road. Take my road, man. I'm proud of him. I am. Guy knows his stuff. Alright, there's an option right up here. Good flat view. Again, if you're just tuning in, we're between Childress and Quanah, Texas. Chasing a line of strong thunderstorms. One is now, it's definitely trying to lower its scuddy little fingers. We're going to turn around and get on that. Perfection. I don't think anyone's going to be mad about me being right here. Alright, this is pretty impressive. This is trying to come together. I'll pull out the droid cam. Just tuning in, between Childress and Quanah, Texas. Definitely a nice steady lowering on this. Coming right at us. See it just lowering its fingers there? Pretty good right now. Carved out a tiny bit of it. Air is still really cool. Just tuning in, this is Childress, Texas. See, doing a bit of the spinning spin. Rising scud underneath it too. You guys see that? Just tuning in, this is Childress, Texas. Guys, I'm just going to switch to my normal cam for a minute. Yeah, it's definitely rotating a little bit. Let me see if I can turn my car around so I can have two hands handy. A little bit of spin on it, that's for sure. Still very outflow dominant system. All right, we'll bail. Bail south in just a second, or east in just a second here. 119 likes, thank you so much. Alright, we're gonna get ahead of it a little bit. Let me just pull up my phone so I have directions. Like I said, if you're just tuning in, we are just east of Childress. I'd like to say, yeah, we nailed the storm. I can't guarantee there's going to be funnels today, but if there's going to be funnels, right now it would be on the storm. But getting out ahead of it is good, so you can get the full picture. Snobsdale! Hey Robert, how are you doing? That is an officer in front of us. So I saw them speed trapping here earlier, so I'm not in the market for breaking traffic laws. How you doing today, Robert? Probably just go till sundown. Down rain wrap cold air funnels. Oh, a chaser actually. Could be. Alright, we gotta turn around though, so you can see what's at play. Getting dark too, chat. About a 9. All right, looking for a road. Didn't like that road. Here's a road. Road only goes that way. Dang it. Dang, damn it. Not missing anything yet. Might have a new area of rotation. That's to our north. Got out of their car, like right there. Chad, I hope that's not you. No, it's not. rotation, straight on. Alright, this might get a little hairy for a minute, but we're going after it. You're gonna see right in front of us, it's a little notch. Yeah, there's a lowering. I don't know if you guys can see it. Right in front of us. That's a good road to be on. I'm okay with this. Maybe further ahead. We good. Good. There's an east option up ahead too. Might get a little rainy for a minute. We're going right underneath this. I'm not too worried about being a strong tornadic system. You see right in front of us is where there's a bit of broad rotation on it. Might get a little gusty for a second, guys. Alright, now I have an east option up ahead as well, which is outstanding. Leaves, cows. Alright, we got a little area carved out right here. Oh, go ahead. This east option. Yes. Great. Keeping up with this area of rotation is just to my north, if you're following. Hugging the river. Coming pretty much right at us, so that's rad. Lightning intensifying. Not gonna be looking at the chat for a minute just because I need to focus on the road. good spot up ahead that we can quickly keep an eye on things. It's getting dark, huh? Yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. I'll turn around as soon as I get a chance. Might be a minute. Give you guys a view of what I'm looking at. Broadest area of circulation. Alright, I gotta get. I don't want to be caught on this dirt road. Just off to my north here. Sorry, I'm not going to look at chat for a few minutes. So just get through here. The best road network right here. Gonna skedaddle down to a more friendly road network in just a minute, which is gonna be outstanding. these storms are not moving particularly fast. Would not be doing this maneuver otherwise. If you're just tuning in, we are on a not severe warm, but special statement storm crossing the river. We're going to go east again. Nothing imminent. Looks like the rotation has come down on it. We're keeping up with it, just in case. I'll be happy to be on a paved option in just a few minutes. Look at these hills. Those are awesome. Oh yeah, paved option right up ahead. Might need new headlights. These are really dim. Feeling really lucky to have that truck ahead of me to help me navigate this. I assume we're going to the same place. Alright, so this storm is beefed up considerably. It's consolidating. I'm glad we went after that and got that view of that lowering. That was cool. Alright, once we get to the paved option up ahead, which is just up ahead here, there's definitely some strange ingestion. Oh, yeah. In this storm happening right now. Channel Helen Hunt. I'll never keep up with her. The GOAT. Biggest downer of Twister is that she didn't show up like some Avengers, character. I would have stormed the theater with excitement. This road sucks. Bear with me. Let's get ahead of it. Oh, yeah, I think Brandon Redmond's right behind us. I feel okay about pulling off up ahead. Let's give the people what they want. All right. Mobile. Time to go mobile. Beautiful. We're getting into Quanah. Sucker again. Great east option. Oh, I love this area. No more dirt roads. I'm good. It's getting dark. I'm just all over the place off-roading in Arizona. Yeah, really nice motion on the scuds. Really sculpted well, huh? Gorgeous. Yeah, this cell is there's nothing below it. This is the cell to be on. Ugh, I'm gonna crap on my car now. All that dirt. To see me. I think I just saw some tumbleweed blow into the storm. So we're getting some inflow. That will help the storm regain some of its we're gonna go east again. Always a good option. I couldn't say no to getting close to that and getting in the hail core. Oh, I mean, you can always say no. Some strong outflow. thing to the other side of town. It's hard to get a good view on it if you're right in the precipitation. Which, there's quite a lot of precipitation to be under. This road is going to curve a little to the southeast. And I'm at El Tumbleweed. Oh yeah. Great tumbleweed. This day has already exceeded my expectations in terms of storm health. So I cannot be mad about that. I'm about to feel some strong outflow winds. Probably some hail too. Come on, buddy. Why are you in the left lane? Not even speeding. Okay. Small bits of hail hitting the car right now. This is what a lot of storm chasing is too. You're working the grid. Starting square outflow dominant right now. Alright, okay. Fine. Just don't stop in the road, guys. I assure you it would get worse. You guys hear me, by the way? Okay. I just didn't know if... I don't think I have my VPN set up or my bonded network, so I'm just off Starlink, and so the hail core will just knock it out. So I'm trying to get ahead of this. And so sucker's definitely is going outflow dominant. Gonna get ahead of it. Starts picking up speed. I'm noticing some curvature on the bottom end of this, so that's where I'm going to be targeting now. Second I get a good south option, I'm going on it. That was not a good south option. But outflow dominant storms is they often they can really get going. those of you just tuning in, just trying to get ahead of this storm, get on the next area of spin, see if we can get something out of it. Ooh, there we go. Just like that, guys. Just like that. Windshield is really dirty too. I'm going to take a second to clean it when we get out. It's probably inhibiting the picture. Yeah, Kim, take your time. I'm going to try to dive south because I like the structure of the storm. Hey guys, I noticed Brandon Redmond's in the middle of it there. Anyone pop over to his feed and just make sure he's good? I don't have his number. Just keep an eye on him. His last name's Montgomery. I'm sure he's fine. Dude, he is a pro. Not a good road. We gotta get south right away. Oh, we gotta get south really fast. This thing is wrapping up. Or at least get us a view on the southern end. This road looks like crap, but we're just gonna get a view on. Oh boy, yeah, man. Hold on. Right there. That's what we're gonna be going after. It's like, back up. I was hoping this road was going to be paved. If only it were so. But yeah, keep an eye on that. So you know what, I'll just go straight. I might be in trouble, chat. No, I'm good. Woo! Alright, don't stop. No more dirt roads. Getting too freaking dicey out here. Shit. Guys, I might be screwed here. I think I'm all right. Hold on. Hold on. I'm really fucked. Yo. Get some traction. Oh, there we go.
Toyota Prius traction. Toyota Prius traction.
All right. Well, this sucks. Luckily, it's just rain. Well, shit, guys. Well, that's unfortunate. All right, y'all. Well, I'm gonna what are you gonna do? Yeah. Could be worse. Thankfully, the rain is kind of abating right around us, so. Take a deep breath. Well. Oh. That's why I have AAA. I'm gonna log out here, or I'm gonna put you on mute because I need to make some calls. All right, y'all. Well, I'm going to work through this a little bit. Probably log out. So, y'all have a wonderful night. I'll keep you on for a bit. This will be fun. But I'm going to mute it so I can make some calls.